At 91, Sophia Loren no longer speaks to impress the world. She speaks to tell the truth. And when she reflects on Anthony Quinn, her voice carries the calm weight of a woman who has lived through poverty, war, scandal, devotion, and legendary fame. She was born Sophia Villani Ciccolone in Rome in 1934, raised in the shadows of World War II near Naples, where hunger and fear shaped her childhood. The shy, thin girl once teased for her looks would rise from the ruins of post-war Italy to become one of the most powerful forces in cinema. Not just a symbol of beauty, but a symbol of emotional truth. By the time she conquered Hollywood and won her historic Academy Award for Two Women, she had already learned that survival required strength, and love required even more. So when she speaks of Quinn now, it is not with scandal, but with reflection. She describes him as a force of nature, magnetic, restless, impossible to ignore. Anthony was not a man you simply met, she says. He entered your life like a storm. On set, his presence filled every corner of the room. He was older, intense, fiercely intelligent. His laughter boomed, his emotions burned hot, and his energy felt almost dangerous. To a young Loren, he was both thrilling and unsettling. She was drawn not only to his charisma, but to the sadness beneath it. She saw in him a man wrestling with ambition, identity, and private demons. He carried something heavy inside, she reflects. Perhaps that is why he acted with such force. Their connection grew through long conversations and shared scenes, through glances that said more than dialogue ever could. But it was never simple. He was married. She was building her future, guided by discipline and by her deep bond with producer Carlo Ponti, the man who believed in her before the world did. Passion existed, undeniable, electric, yet so did conscience. I loved him, she admits softly, but love alone is not enough. What they shared lived in a space between desire and restraint, joy and guilt. It was powerful precisely because it could never fully belong to either of them. Loren rejects the fantasy that passion solves everything. With age comes clarity. Quinn could be tender one moment and distant the next, affectionate yet unreachable. Anthony loved intensely, she says, but he belonged to no one. Time transformed what once felt like heartbreak into understanding. She no longer sees the pain first, she sees the lesson. He showed me my strength, she reflects. He showed me that I could feel deeply and still choose dignity. At 91, Loren does not define herself by the men who admired her, nor by the storms she survived. She defines herself by her choices. She chose self-respect. She chose loyalty. She chose a life built on endurance rather than impulse. And when she remembers Quinn now, there is no bitterness, only tenderness. He was a chapter, she says gently, not the whole book. Some loves are not meant to last forever. Some are meant to awaken you, test you, and then let you go. For Sophia Loren, Anthony Quinn was that kind of love, intense, complicated, unforgettable. And now, with the wisdom of 9 decades behind her, she tells the truth not to reopen old wounds, but to honor what was real. Two passionate souls crossed paths in the golden age of cinema. They did not conquer the world together. But for a moment in time, they changed each other forever.